Hej, z tej strony Mixer z dzisiu i witam w kolejnym odcinku na moim kanale. Gramy w Dziedzictwo Hogwartu, bądź jak kto woli Hogwarts Legacy. I mamy wrócić do klasy profesora Figa. Więc tutaj po prostu się tepniemy do klasy profesora Figa. No dobra, i tutaj hop. Misja rozpocznij. A tu może gdzieś jest coś jakieś? Chwilę, mam za głośno. No dobra, już jest dobrze.
Lekcja so serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
No.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking...
Why those memories? I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about...
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about them.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
No okej, misja główna ukończona i przy okazji misji, nie, wyzwania, misję i tutaj możemy sobie odblokować to. Nie wiem teraz, gdzie mamy iść, ale na pewno domyślam się, że... Możemy tam iść na te skrzyżowane różdżki, tak naprawdę, bo zrobimy 2 za jednym zamachem. Zajęcie zielarstwa. No dobra, to eliksiry przy okazji pewnie.
And it might be best to do so outside.
Tutaj. Zamkowa skrytka. Klucze do domu. I jadowita odwaga, to nie tu, to tu musi być. Dobra, jest. No. Jest.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Mhm. Mhm. No, średnio mnie to obchodzi. No, pokażcie mi te wszystkie misje. Mhm. Bardzo mnie to obchodzi. Lukan, tu jesteś.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast if you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them.
I znaczy Accio Incendio Levioso.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
That's it.
Mhm.
Accio. Incendio.
No i zrobiliśmy kolejne.
Excellent form.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
No ale
Something.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
no i 4 razy.
Good one.
Kolejne? Nie, dobra.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the fight?
Big match today. It all comes down. Ready for a shot at glory?
No oczywiście
I
jestem.
certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Sam
I'll go
pokonam
it
4
Then
osoby
let's get
samemu.
started.
We can make this a real victory.
Level wbiłem tak ogólnie. Tak wiem.
Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso.
Come on.
Stupefy. Incendio. Levioso.
No czemu akurat musiało być, że tego, którego chciałem zaatakować, to na tym użyłem tego zaklęcia.
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy.
You're better than that.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Stupefy. There goes my way.
No, zaraz to zrobimy.
Incendio.
Stupefy. Stupefy.
Levioso.
Act like a winner.
Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
No, Erik Northcott.
Accio. Incendio.
Nie wygrałem.
Hits that round. What a victory! You've won the tournament!
No.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
No dobra. No to już będzie to. Co to? Ateneum. No szklarnię najbardziej bym chciał, bo to jest blisko. No niech będzie sala główna.
My friends and I moved campus this summer.
She's growing Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora
Profesor
dear.
Czosnek.
You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello.
Dlaczego garlic, czyli
Class,
czosnek pisze się
please
przez
welcome the newest
K, ale
rose in our garden.
Sebastian mnie zna.
Do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
Ale no garlic, no.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Mandrake.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new form and catch out the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
No,
I'm very sorry
jakbym
about
miał
that.
drugą
Yours is a
słuchawkę,
bit
głos na
mature, I
maksa,
reckon.
to bym ogłuchł.
All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting table.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes,
Profesor
Professor.
Czosnek.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Miffler's fancy or roses?
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Pardon me, Professor.
No.
What am I supposed...
Your Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished.
Mój
Oh,
classmate
and
to
mind your
faktycznie, bo on
fingers.
jest z Gryffindoru.
They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be... Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well,
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there.
No.
Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Widzowie, czemu chciałem zasiać liście malwy, a nie dyptam? Z względu na to, że po prostu no...
And with that helpful useful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon
Malwa będzie nam potrzebna później, więc dużo malwy potrzebujemy.
I tended
Więc,
to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology
nie
is
interesuję
a
się
boundless
roślinami,
subject.
ale
Tend to your garden,
zielarstwo
and it will
w
tend to you. Well, I suppose that's
Hogwarcie
everything.
jest lepsze
Come
niż
over for a chat
na
sometime.
przykład
I so enjoy checking in with
przyroda
my new students.
w szkole. W 4. klasie. Albo inne przedmioty. Te podobne.
To make anything grow, we must
Dobra.
first understand.
Nie mamy żadnej. No dobra, no to idziemy do dziewczyny z ugadu. Mapa. A może tutaj jest to? O! Zobaczcie, widzowie, jaki mam łeb. Jak sklep. Taki mam łeb. To można przebić tym miotłą, ale jeszcze miotły nie mam. Niestety. Zboczę z trasy, żeby dotrzeć tam szybciej. Co mnie tam prowadzi? Nie tak sobie przejdę. Co? No i 100 razy szybciej jest. No nie, jak tak? Ja chcę tak, ale ja chcę tam. O.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
It is good to see you, my friend.
It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm well, thank you.
Ona brzmi jakby była z Japonii albo czegoś takiego.
I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
Byłaś pod
If you
3
don't mind my
miotłami?
asking, why were they looking for you?
A to nie był, a to ja z Sebastianem nie byłem? Tak mi się wydaje, chyba że z
I've never met
Sebastianem
Rookwood or
byłem w
Perhaps they
Oxmate.
mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of
A
them
na
pursuing
Sayonai
Hogwarts
nie
students so
widziałem
intently.
tam.
But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now,
No,
it is safe to
nie
say that
wiem.
Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili-land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Dobrze to słyszeć.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Ja kliknąłem mapę.
You can't imagine.
I teraz... O, eliksiry. Ale co znaczy?
Beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Nowa misja dostępna. Łamigłówki Merlina i właśnie po to jest tam Malwa.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen.
Nora
I'm busy with
Tridwell.
my research. I do not
Nie
have
znam.
time to.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student, you can't be
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupid eye!
Nobody will miss one. Protego! Join the field. Like me put
No i co? Łyso. Łyso wam. Kolejny.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Do you really think you can hold them off?
Incendio, I'm not going anywhere with you. Accio.
Student over my dead body.
No, zobaczymy. Nie zdążymy. No, nie zdążyliśmy. Stupid.
quickly.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
No.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if?
The mallow sweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as
No.
a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines...
Incendio!
Balance big!
What should I do now? The flames make the pyre sink.
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres. Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Gdzie jest czwarte? Bo chyba są 4.
Incendio!
Jednak 3.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Zaraz z nią porozmawiamy, ale dopiero w następnym odcinku. Więc subskrybujcie, komentujcie, oceniajcie. Był z wami Dziedzictwo. Do zobaczenia. Pa. Cześć!